Good day, folks. Today is Saturday, the 17th of May, 2025. I'm Kenny Williamson, your host of Magic Today from magiciansandmagic.com. Let's start with some events. Well, I thought we would have a little start with a warning which has been issued for a popular toy which is sold at major UK retailers, and it is recalled for a urgent danger over a choke hazard. It is the Fantasma Deluxe Top Hat Show, which includes over 150 magic tricks, includes multiplying rabbits, metal rings, and a color-changing bunny. That's not a real bunny, a bunny bunny. Popular toy sold at a major UK retailer has been urgently recalled over a choking hazard. It is marketed as suitable for children aged 6 and up and is endorsed by the International Brotherhood of Magicians. The product presents a risk of choking as the plush rabbit's nose may become loose and detached during normal use. Due to the presence of small parts that can easily be swallowed or inhaled by young children, it fails the Toys Safety Regulations 2011. Is a clear choking hazard, as any loose part of this size poses a life-threatening risk to young kids. Now, after that warning, back to events. First time I've seen this come up, the Japan National Championship of Magic 2025 is coming to Tokyo this month. The event is held in the Theater Daikanyama in Shibuya, Tokyo, on May the 24th and the 25th. It is hosted by the Magic Academy of Tokyo. Brings the best in prestidigitation from all over Japan and beyond to crown the top talent in both close-up and stage magic acts. May the 24th, the close-up magic division will be held with 8 finalists determined through grueling preliminary rounds. Will face off to see who has the fastest fingers and the most persuasive power of suggestion. And then there are 3 from the group that have all been selected to represent Japan at the 2025 FISM World Championship of Magic, which is Nobuyuki, Nojima, Ibuki, Gotashi, and Tomo have been selected. And if you go to the article, I'm going to obviously leave the links below. You'll see there's the floating chair in the restaurant, and so on. As you know, we use events that are showing up in Google in the media. So these are sourced purely from Google Media, not from Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all the rest. And the next event is over to Bath in the UK. Longest running theatre magic show, West End Magic, is embarking on theatre tours and visiting venues across the country. The award-winning show will be wowing the audience at Comedia Bath on Saturday, the 24th of May. It's the longest running theatre magic show, and the 24th of May, that is when the event will be held. So if you want to watch, there you go. Then we have a magician, Brodini, which is entertaining at libraries across the area. So he's obviously got a contract with quite a few of the libraries. It's the Arrowhead Library System, I think, which is Minnesota. And he's announced to perform his Brodini Comedy Magic Show coming to libraries across the area. He is a member of the International Performers Union, and his award-winning magic uses scarves, coins, cards, balls, ropes, and ordinary items. And then they give you a whole list of the libraries. So it's quite a few shows. Aurora, Babbitt, Cook Community Center, Ellie Public Library, and so on. There's a whole list. So I'll put that link there for you. Then we have Magic in May, which is takes place from 6 p.m. on May the 25th at Opportunity Village's Smith Family Campus. Showcases the talent of more than 10 local magicians, including, and there's some big names, Mac King, Puff the Magic Dragon, and Lindsay Benner, among others. And admission is priced at $100 per person for general admission, while a VIP ticket costs $150, which includes drinks, meet and greet with the magicians, and a behind-the-scenes look at a magic trick. And then obviously you can purchase tickets there. So that is Magic in May. Let's have a see if they have anything to say. And we get adverts. How unusual. Skip that.
Around Christmas time, but it's opening for a very special event this month. It's called Magic in May, a special event featuring some local musicians. We have one of them with us, Matt King, as well as Bob Brown. He's a friend to the show. We know him well, president and CEO of Opportunity Village, telling us more about it. Before we get to you, Mac, and all the magic that you do, let's go ahead and talk about having the Magical Forest in May.
Yeah, this is going to be a first time event for us, and it's a departure for us because we're doing something new. And I want everybody to kind of understand this. This is going to be so wonderful. You're on May 25th from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We're going to have a forest full of magicians, and they are going to be doing magic tricks, and they're going to amaze you. And the amazing Matt King, who's sitting next to me, is going to be there with all his friends, and we're just going to have this wonderful night of magic. And we're only going to sell about 150 tickets, so it's going to be very intimate. It could be very fun. $100 a piece. All the money goes to serve people with disabilities.
Well, there you go. That's a bit more on that. Yes, it's quite interesting that I suppose, yeah, that magic's apparently going down, or the viewership of magic, or the amount of magicians or whatever is going down. I can't remember where I read the stats, but obviously I'm looking at it, so I'm seeing more and more and more all the time. But anyway, next up is Adventures in Magic with Jeff Quinn, which is at the Aberdeen Public Library. This is also in United States, 6 to 7 p.m. Friday, July the 25th. That is in Aberdeen, South Dakota. I just thought I'd give this show a little shout out. I can't actually get into the article. Family friendly, That's Magic Show debuts at Grand Sierra Resort's White Rabbit Lounge. That is husband and wife team Chase and Kaileigh Hasty have taken over the White Rabbit Lounge stage, Grand Sierra Resort's newest entertainment space, with a 1-year residency of their Magic Meets Dance routine. So that looks quite interesting. Up we go over to Kent Online, the UK. Star of The Greatest Magician and BBC's most broadcast magician of the last decade, the award-winning James Phelan debuts this breathtaking new magic show. 5-star rated spectacle will leave you aching with laughter and dizzy in disbelief. He is on Thursday, 24 July 2025, 7:30 to 9:45. And you can buy tickets at boxoffice@gravesend.gov.uk. That is in woodville.co.uk. Events, the man who is magic, the Woodville. Let's shift over to some of the articles. The youngest dummy maker in the world lives in New England. And there you can see a picture of Austin Phillips of Portland. 31-year-old is the youngest in this field in the world, making ventriloquist puppets. I think it's most definitely appropriate to dub him the Puppet Master. Anyway, an article on Austin Phillips and all the dummies that he's done. Well, not dummies, let's call them vents, shall we? So that will be listed in the tabs below in the description. And this is one of those things that actually makes me think that magic's not experiencing a decline, as I was saying earlier. But we just did recently the opening of the House of Magic in Glenside, and here we have an article, The Hand and Eye. Will be a new 50 million magic theater off the Magnificent Mile. So that's in the Chicago Tribune. And the Chicago healthcare entrepreneur Glenn Tallman is opening a massive new live entertainment venue in the historic McCormick Mansion, 100 E Ontario Street, most recently the home of Laurie's Prime Rib Restaurant. Is employing some 200 people in 7 different performance spaces, along with multiple bars and a dining experience, all devoted to the art of magic. So that is also going to be quite interesting. Opening night is anticipated for March 2026. So we'll get in touch with them and see what's going on. So you can see some of the work going on. Let's get to the next event. And we have an article on a magician that is known for his therapeutic applications of magic. And Kevin Spencer began his career with a large magic illusion show. And he formed connection with performing arts centers around the country to benefit his work since 2015, bringing the therapeutic benefits of magic to children with disabilities and life challenges. So there's an article on that. He has a PhD in education with a focus on special education. And he visits obviously schools and he helps these children with their disabilities. So it's quite an interesting article for you to read. Then Champions of Magic is returning to Spokane, which is at the First Interstate Center for the Arts. And the tickets are $49.50 to $89.50, $3:30 on Saturday. Tickets available. And it gives a lovely article on the Champions of Magic show, and a discussion about the magician Richard Young, who is from a long line of performers. There we go. Champions of Magic features performances by Young and his partner Sam Strange. The pair perform as Young and Strange, as well as Liberty Larson, a fourth generation magician from the Larson family, which created the famed Magic Castle in Los Angeles, Genie Magazine, and the Academy of Magical Arts, and escapologist Fernando Velasco, who grew up spending time at the Magic Castle, where his father worked in the venue's restaurant. Nice article to have a read. Next up, an 11-year-old magician performs a new magic trick for Penn and Telefulas. Sure, I think I'm getting older, eh? Or these magicians are getting younger. Anyway, she had selective mutism, so she couldn't speak when she was a child, and this is what she sounds like.
Oh, new way!
Great stuff. We'll put the link for her below. Sorry, I forgot to mention her name at Penn and Teller. The name is Rachel Ling Gordon. And next up, seniors flip over Flippo, the juggling magician at the Callahan Center. I think we forget how wonderful it is to entertain the folk as they get older. We all do. And here's Filipino. You'll see a woman with look at the smiles on the faces. Everybody's happy. There he's given her a magic napkin and made a hat and so on. So great if you want. Well done, Filipino. The juggling magician. Larry Rettick of West Boylston. Then what crossed my path is a little South African article. This life, I'm a magician, and the looks on the kids' faces makes it so fulfilling. I haven't met Andre. What is his name? Andre the Magician. Yeah, he formed a Andre the Magician page, but he's actually studying at Stellenbosch University for actuarial science. And here is Andre the Magician. Just an article on him and how he's been doing it. He performs for children and so forth that hardly ever get to see any magic, and how he loves it. It just makes him feel so good. It's a great little article, that. Well done, Andre. Then we have Penn Jilette, who is announcing his semi-autobiographical book. It's called Felony Juggler.
There he is!
For his,
So good to see you.
little chat.
Tall. Drink of water.
I could eat off your head, yeah.
You actually could.
I could, yeah.
You're-
A normal size
Your,
person.
your legs end at my shoulder, which is wonderful.
There you go.
Oh, there we
yes.
go.
How are you feeling?
Handy.
I'll put his link below. And something I thought I would mention just while I was on the topic, while this happened to pop past my desk. You do realize that for some of you who are looking for books and older books, you can often join a library in different countries as well as libraries in your own country. For instance, this book came across Blackstone's Secret of Magic, which is now public domain, but it's been scanned under the Hasty Trust and held under one of the libraries. So if you're looking for a certain book, you can join libraries and go and delve around into their trust records and their old magazine records and so forth. For instance, I'm on some Australian libraries. Not that I have the chance to get there, but just something to keep in mind. As you know, there's been a flurry of articles about King Charles reacting to Dynamo's magic tricks.
I remember the magic.
How-
Yes, yes. I think I'm in the
As you
same.
know, King Charles is
I
a
think
member
we're
of
in
the
the
magic
top level. There's only a select few. I believe you're.
a bit of
That's one way to do it. I mean, you can confirm that it's legal tender. So yeah. So save that for later. That's amazing.
Anyway, he was amazed by Dynamo's magic trick, so you can go read about that if you want to. Then, last but not least, in Chicago, there's an article on Walter King Jr. in his show called Diary of a Black Illusionist at Chicago Magic Lounge. So you can actually book there and you can actually read this article. Quite interesting. So enjoy. Well, this news, it's every 3 days, so it actually got a bit long today than it used to be. But I'll keep it at every 3 days. And remember, if you want to contact me, it's Kenny at magiciansandmagic.com. If you have an article, if you have an event you want to list, and I'm looking for some people. What I want is people from all around the world just to send me little video clips, which we will then pop into this and they can say hello. Basically, it's just saying, hello, this is whoever from wherever, and hello to the readers, to the watchers of Magic Today. And we build a sense of community around the world amongst the magicians doing just that. So thank you all for your time. Have a lovely evening. Ta-ta.